From the depths of the icy north, their long ships cut through the waves like the talons of an eagle, pillaging and plundering wherever they went. These were the Vikings, a fierce and hardy breed of men who carved their legacy into the annals of history through blood and fire. Their strength and ferocity in battle was matched only by their insatiable curiosity about the world around them. What were these legendary warriors like? What made them so successful in war and exploration? And most importantly, what is their connection to the modern-day sport of curling? You're about to find out. All that and more awaits you as we take you on a 90-minute journey, back in time to uncover the secrets of the Viking Age. So fasten your seatbelts and prepare for an adventure, because it is time to unleash the Viking legends. We all know about Valhalla, the majestic hall in Asgard, where Odin, the All-Father, hosts the greatest heroes slain in battle. But what many people don't know is that there are other halls of the slain. To get into Valhalla, one must die a glorious death in battle and be chosen by Odin himself. However, not every warrior desires this fate. Some would rather spend their afterlife in Folkvang, the majestic meadow ruled by Freya. This paradise is open to both men and women who die valiantly in battle, but who are not destined for Valhalla. The requirements for admission are simple: loyalty to friends and bravery in the face of danger. Freya herself chooses those who die in love and honor, such as the lovers Eikina and her son. There is also an alternative: dying at sea while battling monsters or giants. In that case, the door to Folkvang opens automatically, as happened with the hero Sigmund. So while Valhalla may be the most popular destination for fallen warriors, it is by no means the only one. There are many paths to the afterlife, and many gods eager to welcome honorable warriors into their domains. But how do you prove yourself worthy of entering Folkvang when you've been dead for centuries? Well, thanks to a new exhibition at the Mosgard Museum in Denmark, you can find out. Viking Battle and Society Origins. Myths and Realities gives visitors a unique opportunity to learn about Viking culture through interactive displays and exhibits. Using new technology and the latest research, the museum brings to life the daily life, customs, and beliefs of the Vikings, dispelling common myths and misconceptions along the way. So if you want to learn more about the Vikings and their fascinating afterlife, then make sure to check out this exhibition. It's fun for all ages and sure to leave you with an appreciation for these legendary warriors. After hearing about the magnificent halls of the afterlife, wouldn't you agree that a valiant death in battle is preferable to living a long life full of hard work and worry? If you think so, then why not play a game of curling and enjoy life while waiting for your glorious demise? Relax, grab a drink, socialize, and have fun on the ice. Who knows, you might even pick up a few tips from your fellow players about how to throw stones accurately. After all, it's just a friendly game until someone takes it too seriously and accuses you of cheating. Joking aside, curling is a fun and easy-to-learn sport that anyone can enjoy. And it's also a great way to stay active and healthy during the winter months. Plus, the camaraderie and competition involved in the game make it a truly rewarding experience. So next time you're looking for a fun and engaging activity, why not try curling? You might just discover a new favorite pastime. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. The year is 793 AD, and the place is Lindisfarne, a small island off the coast of England. The Anglo-Saxons have built a monastery here where monks pray to God and copy ancient texts. But suddenly, their peaceful lives are interrupted by a band of ferocious pagans armed with swords and shields. They attack the helpless monks, killing some and taking others hostage. This is the first recorded Viking raid in England, and it marks the beginning of a new era of violence and destruction in Europe. These barbarians from the north seem unstoppable. They plunder and pillage everything in sight, and nobody dares to stand against them. What makes these Vikings so powerful? Why do they attack monasteries? And what can the Europeans do to stop them? Let's follow their path and find out. As we sail alongside the Vikings on their terrifying raids, we begin to understand what made them so successful. Discipline and organization played a crucial role in Viking raids. Unlike other contemporary raiders who relied on stealth and surprise, the Vikings approached their attacks methodically. Before setting sail, they would gather intelligence about their target, assessing its defenses and resources. Once their destination was chosen, they would form an alliance with neighboring chieftains, uniting their forces for a more effective assault. Their longships were also key to their success, allowing them to travel vast distances quickly and with ease. When it came time to attack, the Vikings used hit-and-run tactics, overwhelming their targets with speed and force before retreating before reinforcements arrived. This combination of preparation, teamwork, and flexibility made the Vikings a formidable force to be reckoned with. Another factor in their success was their choice of targets. While other raiders focused on wealthy merchants and trading vessels, the Vikings turned their attention to monasteries. These isolated communities often housed vast libraries filled with valuable manuscripts that were in high demand throughout Europe. By targeting monasteries, the Vikings gained access to knowledge and cultural treasures that were otherwise out of reach. This desire for learning was likely driven by the Vikings' own intellectual curiosity, as well as their need for skilled scribes and translators. Their raids on monasteries not only brought them wealth and prestige, but also exposed them to new ideas and skills that helped shape their society. However, the Viking Age did not last forever. As European powers grew stronger and more unified, they were able to resist the Viking onslaught. The introduction of Christianity also played a role in the decline of Viking raids, as many Vikings converted to the new faith and abandoned their old ways. Did you know that Vikings didn't just raid and pillage? They also explored and traded across vast distances. These intrepid adventurers traveled to lands as far away as North Africa, the Middle East, and even North America. Their voyages were motivated by a desire for new trade routes, exploration, and the spread of their culture. Vikings established trading posts and settlements across Europe and beyond, leaving behind a rich legacy of exploration and discovery. So if you thought Vikings were just bloodthirsty warriors, think again. They were also curious explorers and savvy traders, who connected distant cultures and expanded our understanding of the world. What are your thoughts on the Viking Age? You find it fascinating, or maybe a bit scary? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more exciting journeys through time. We've got plenty more adventures in store for you. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.